Hey, hi, hello. This is Varsha Sau and welcome to the QA Build in my automation channel. So this is the seventh video of Selenium Automation series where I'm going to show you the difference between two methods like findElement and findElements method. So basically these two methods are a predefined methods in Selenium, and before using this method we have to understand the scenario, like in which scenario we can use findElements method and in which scenario we can use findElement method. So in this today's videos, I'm taking an example of bookmyshow.com website, and where I'm going to show you two different type of scenario where we can use these two methods. So first of all, I'm going to share my notepad screen. So I'll show you the basic things, basic 5 points about the find element and basic 5 points about the find elements method. So you will get a proper understanding about these two methods, and you can differentiate. Yeah, this is the written type of this method, and this is the exception of this method, and this is the basically concept of this method. So I hope you will understand this concept, and please watch this video till the end so you will get a proper understanding. So let me start share my screen. Yeah, so I have created few points here to showing you the difference between find element and find elements. So you can easily understand and you can get a proper understanding where I have to use find element and what is the syntax for find element and what is the syntax for find elements. So this is the very important thing there you should have to understand, like in which scenario you have to use find element and in which time you have to use find elements. So let's understand first about the find element. Like this is find only a single element. So this method will fetch only first element or whatever path you are giving. So it will find a single element at a time. And this find elements method find multiple elements. And the second point is, if element is not found, no such element exception throw. So this method will throw one exception if this method is not getting proper element, whatever path we are giving, it is not able to find any element on the back page, any item on the back page. So it will throw one exception, no such exception. But this find elements is not throwing any exception, it will return only empty list. So whatever list we are using for this method, it will return empty list. And third one is, it will return only single value. So whatever element it will find, whatever item it will find, it will return that single value. And this find element return list of elements. It will return list of elements, it will return multiple items basically. And based on that things we can say this is the singular method, and this find elements is a plural method, this one. And no need to use any collection object to store this return values of this method. We don't need to use any collection object, but this method is returning list of elements. This method is returning list of elements, so that's why we have to use one collection object like list. So basically these are the difference between find elements and find elements. Let me elaborate this point to showing you with the example so you will understand completely. So this is the IntelliJ, and again I'm using same A1 project with sample Selenium framework name. And this is my previously created class, like find multiple elements. I'm using same class here. So let me show you like how this was worked previously, as I'm using here find elements method, this find elements method. So basically I took example of bookmyshow.com, and whatever cities names are populated here, it will print. If you have not watched my previous video, just go and watch like how this find elements method will work. So let me go to my IntelliJ, and you can see all the cities names. It will printing one by one because I put it 3 seconds of hold here. So it is taking 3 second hold, and then it will print one by one all the city names. So as you understand with this example, like how this find elements are working. So for before that, let me comment this code so you will understand and you will find the difference basically. I'm going to call here driver dot find element method, not elements. and I'm giving one path here. So let me again find the path for this one. Yeah, so for now, I just want to inspect only one city, or like let me just collapse it so we can find easily. So let me search for Bangalore. Okay, so let me press Control F to find that particular XPath. This is Bangalore city is comes under the UL tag and LI. I wrote this XPath for this one, and let me copy. As you can see, this XPath is populating Bangalore, and it is a one of one matching. So let me use this XPath here. Yeah. So to display that Bangalore city names in a console, let me store that city name in any web element object. Then we can use the get text and we are able to print that method. So let me create a one object here. City. City. 1 second. So it in the city object, it will store whatever this method will return, and after that, I'm going to print this city name by using this get text method. And let me execute this file so you will get how this method is coming. Yeah, it's open bookmyshow.com and it will open that popular city pop-up. Let me go to the console. Yeah, so as you can see, this perfectly printing only single city names. Whatever city names path we give in this method, like ULLI 3. So whatever cities path we give inside this method name, this printing that city name only. So this way you can differentiate how we can use this find elements method to fetch all the multiple elements on the web page, and how we can use this find element to fetch single element on a web page. So I hope you understand that concept. You understand the difference between find element and find elements. I hope you like that video, and more on it will give you a better understanding about these two methods, and you can get a proper scenario like how we can use this method. So please give a big thumbs up to this video, and if you are new to my channel, then please don't forget to subscribe and share my channel. And I'll come with some other topic in my next videos with the same automation series. And for now, thank you and bye bye.